BMG Nation, what is going on? Insomnia from the Mexican Gamers channel, defending, disarming MCOMs like a beast, baby. We're playing some Battlefield 3 right here. I know a lot of you guys keep saying, hey, more BF3 content, más, quiero más. So here it is, man. Playing some Battlefield 3 Rush gameplay on Bandar Desert. We're actually defending here, and you know, I'm mowing these guys down. I'm taking these guys down. I'm defending MCOMs. I'm trying to disarm them. Unfortunately, they already took, what is that, B? I think they just took B. So we only have, we only have A to defend, and they have 122 tickets. That is, it's not looking good for us. And honestly, when I joined the server, I joined it very, very late. I had just joined it when you saw me disarm that MCOM. Look at this guy hiding in the corner. Come on, baby. I tried to knife him, but for some reason I wasn't able to get it. I just swiped at him, and then I took him out. So yeah, it wasn't looking good for us, and I was like, oh man, we're probably gonna lose this. I mean, that's a lot of tickets to defend only one MCOM, and I just thought it was a matter of time before they overrun us. You know, they were just gonna make one big huge push, and they were just gonna overrun us and move on to the next set of MCOM stations. But we did a pretty good job defending it, and the gameplay turned out pretty interesting, pretty entertaining. I'm getting these guys, you know, they're falling from the skies. They're trying their hand at everything from every direction to get to this MCOM. That sniper over there, man, it was like a little standoff right here, a little Mexican standoff. And you're not gonna win against me in a Mexican standoff. Yeah, I didn't handle that very well. Look at that grenade. That's an embarrassment to a grenade, man. I handled that so bad. I could have easily shot through those wooden fence, but then I ended up killing him right there. So I won that Mexican standoff. I'm calling it. But either way, bros. Yeah, the gameplay is pretty entertaining. Enjoy it in the background, but we're gonna talk about some Battlefield 4, man. Battlefield 4, because there's some aspects that I didn't really talk about. I didn't give my opinion, and you know, we learned a lot of cool things about Battlefield 4 in this past E3 recently. And you know, like 5-man squads. Now we're gonna be able to have 5-man squads in Battlefield 4, which, you know, here in Battlefield 3, obviously you guys know we only have 4-man squads, which, you know, it could be a limitation sometimes. It could be a limitation. And it makes me happy that they're actually adding one more man. You know, I would have liked maybe 6, but it's okay. 5 is not bad at all. It's probably it's a lot better than 4. You know, one more man to your squad. Because sometimes I remember I'd be playing with friends, and you know, we'd be 5, and it's like, oh well, it's one of those awkward moments. Well, who's gonna take one for the team and not be in the squad? You know, it limited you. It really did. You know, or we'd have to split into 2 different squads. You know, 3 in one squad and 2 in another. I don't know. 5-man squads. That's a lot better. And here in this moment of the gameplay, this guy juked me. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention to my mini map, and I didn't notice him circling around me. That's such a new move, man. Like I don't know why I didn't see him circling around me. I'm always looking at the map, but not in this instance. So it looked dumb. But anyways, yeah, 5-man squads. I think it's a hell of an improvement. I really like it. What do you guys feel about it? Do you guys think it should have been 6, or should it have stayed at 4? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. You hardcore, you know, I don't know if hardcore Battlefield players, but you know, if you play Battlefield, you know, on a regular basis, let me know how you feel about 5-man squads. I think it's an improvement. But another thing that I wanted to discuss was the counter knife, the ability to counter knife in Battlefield 4. That badass animation that we saw in the Battlefield 4 trailer, Siege of Shanghai. Yeah, here, let me roll the clip for you. So here it is in action, man. Wow, I mean, that's amazing. Like, it's badass how he blocks it, and then he just redirects it into the enemy's own stomach, and then just bam, snatches the dog tags from him. Whew, wow, that looked amazing, but I was confused, you know, because it was just in a high-speed trailer, and I was like, well, is that just an animation, or can you actually, you know, block the knife? Well, it turns out that yes, you can actually, it's called a counter knife, right? And there's actually, you know, when you're getting knifed from the front only, you're gonna get a message that appears on your screen for 1 second asking you to press this certain button to counter knife. You know, the button obviously depends on your platform. On PC, I think it's gonna be F. So you're gonna get 1 second to press F and counter knife, which that's amazing. That's awesome. 1 second does, you know, it doesn't seem like much, but it is a lot. You know, once you've been playing the game for a while, it's gonna be easy to react within 1 second and counter knife. Well, you know, but I'm pretty sure DICE, you know, will analyze that and they'll make some good decisions. I trust that DICE will do that. But I like what they did. You can only counter knife when you're getting knifed from the front, not from the back. So if you flank around a guy, this is what I think. If you flank around the guy and you get close enough to knife him, then you deserve that kill because you flanked him. You know, you took the time, you did the tactics to get behind him and knife him. But you know, there's some people that run around just knifing and stuff like that, and you know, it sucks that, you know, sometimes you're not able to kill them before they get to you with their knife. So I like that, you know, now you have another defense mechanism in the counter knife if they're knifing you from the front. You know, if you get flanked, you're dead. There's no way you can counter the knife, and you deserve to die. If you got flanked, you deserve to die. But you know, that's, to me, that's innovative. You know, that counter knife mechanic, I had never seen that in a shooter. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments if it's actually ever been in a shooter. But I think it's innovative, you know, and we can't expect any less from DICE. You know, they're a great studio. But let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think about the counter knife, the 5-man squad thing. I mean, I think it's awesome. It's looking great. The game is looking great. Like I said, I'm going to pick up the PS4, the PlayStation 4 bundle. I'm going to get it. It comes with, it's on Amazon.com if you're interested in picking up the PS4 and Battlefield 4. Then this is a great bundle for you. You know, and it's a pretty good deal. It comes with the PlayStation 4, Battlefield 4, and PlayStation Plus. I know I mentioned it in my last video, but you know, it's a great deal. You know, a year of PlayStation Plus, which now you need in the PSN to play online. It's a great deal, and I'm hyped, man. I'm pumped for the game. It's looking great. Every day I'm like reading new things about it, watching videos, and I hate doing that to myself because it's like torture, man. I can't wait for the next gen consoles, and I can't wait for the next Battlefield game, Battlefield 4. So thank you guys for watching. Look at that, 23-2. I only died twice, and that was very early in the game, but we won, which is the most important thing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, bros, and as always, take care.